morning. Oh, another day. More money. You thought I was going to say another dollar. More money. See what we got overnight here. Oh, I guess the market's about to open. We're already up $50, I suppose. QQQ started rallying. Oh, wow. Pre-market's really up. They're filling that gap. So potentially they just kind of dump on the open. So would not be surprised. CTGO coming down a bit. Okay, let's look at this. NASDAQ. Oh, I need to pay for upgrading. I'll have to pay for it later. I don't want to pay for it on stream, so. Cool. Holy, I am quite tired today. What the heck, man? Oh, they don't let me do 24 hours. They switched it to the daily. What the heck? Same thing, kind of. It's almost the same thing. If you guys think the 24-hour and the daily are different, you'd be correct. They are different. They're not the exact same. The difference is 24-hour technically is applied like an intraday sort of market, and the daily is not. Okay, so that's a weekly. Weekly looks really, really nice. Fuck off. I'm gonna have to click it like this. Weekly looks really, really nice if the weekly closes up here, right? Which it might come back down a little bit. Daily, let's look at the, I can't even this. See, this is the issue, is I can't see the real-time hours on, so I need to pay for it. But I don't know, I need to pay for it, I guess. Interesting. Oh man, why am I like fucking retarded this morning? Okay, market open. Let's just look at this basically. Let's not do it too complicated because, I already got my swings running. Let's just look at this basically, okay? We have the 4 hour going up, the hourly's going up. You did have a gap there. I think my bias might be to the upside. I might want to wait for a reaction on a 5 minute or something. Let's look at the Dow. Dow is, oh gosh dang it, freaking thing, man. I can't see the actual levels and it pisses me off. That was already tested there. Morning, guys. Hoping to get in on the next drop on gold. Which tea? I'm not drinking tea. I'm drinking espresso. Who's bearish on the NQ? Nobody would be bearish on the NQ. That's retarded. Nobody's gonna be bearish on NQ or gold right now. It makes no sense. Like actually completely no sense to be bearish right now. You can be in preparation for it to go down, but it makes no sense. Like objectively looking at the chart, this is incredibly bullish, right? As of for right now. The only thing that maybe people could be bearish from is like the failure to gain here on the daily, or anything fundamentally, right? But I suspect this is going to rally here and then go to the upside. I suspect he's going to do this. Okay, let's look at gold. Nice, gold came up. Cool. Well, I mean, fuck off, dude. I don't even know like what more possibly could I even help you guys with. So there's John is just telling me about what's this? I want to just look at these guys' channel. Who's this guy, right? J Bravo. John's telling me that this guy gets a lot of people on their live stream. I think I know why. I mean, I'm just looking at this guy. It's like, okay, all his videos are like, apparently he's getting like 5,000 views per live stream. Let's see here. No, he doesn't even live stream. What was the other guy? Doesn't even live stream, bro. This guy. Verified investing. Jesus, 67K live views. That's insane, dude. This is like ridiculous. Okay, anyways. Okay, go outside. All right. Barely any drama in the prop industry nowadays. Hopefully that's a good sign. Yeah, dude, like it got more balanced, right? People started, following. The thing is, there's review sites out now that people can buy from. Everyone knows which firms are reliable. The six month window of new firms coming in and then blowing up, doesn't really exist anymore because it takes longer than 6 months to get your name out there, right? So that's the major thing, right? Is what we've seen when prop firms would come on and then go under is it's about 6 months for them to realize that they fucked up and ruined their company, right? So for them to get popular, though, the industry's gotten so big that it takes longer than 6 months. So they go under before they get big, right? All the AI CEOs are now saying people must tone down their expectations on it, trying to stall the bubble bursting. Huh. Yeah, bro. Like we already expected this. The market is so predictable. Like so incredibly predictable. The market is so incredibly easy to trade. You just don't scalp. Just don't like. I'm watching these opens and whatnot, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody makes money trading this, really. Nobody. Like you can, it is possible, but why would you make your life super crazy stressful and difficult? When you can just very incredibly easy just follow what's going around in the world. Look at the higher time frames. You don't even need to know anything but fundamentals, honestly. If you just only trade the higher time frames, you're going to make money for sure. Like it's super easy. You don't even really need to know much. Hey, look, it's going up, right? Oh, shoot, there's bearish candle closes. Probably going to continue down a little bit, right? Like you don't even really need to know anything. All you need to know is if like higher time frame structure, really, right? And I'm saying that for your guys' sake, right? Because structure is not exactly right? But if you close back within ranges, you're going to test the other side of the range, right? You're going to test the other side. And you know that with certainty on high time frames. That's how it works. There's no manipulation at higher time frames. Oh man, bing bling bling, bro. I don't know if I don't have the energy. I love you, Baron, bro.
Bling, 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 bling. You see all that money? Bling, 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 bling.
I'm honestly not sure why I'm so exhausted today. Like I feel like I ate a bunch of hamburgers last night. You know what I mean? Like does anyone ever get like a fast food hangover? I feel like I had a bunch of, but I didn't eat yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I ate lunch and that's it. I feel like I had a ton of hamburgers, dude. I'm stupid today. I don't even know what to talk about. Like my brain is fried.
Don't you think it's the effect of carrots that you had?
Do you think it's the carrots? I don't think so. Because it's like, okay, so I'm positive that if I fast, I'm smarter. Like if like fasting, right? Like if I don't eat at all, I will be smarter and faster, right? Because food bogs you down and makes you a retard. Like if you think food gives you energy, you're wrong. It keeps you alive. Excessive food bogs you down, and that's what all of us do every day is just eat excessively, right? When you're in a state of lack of food, you're actually way smarter. Same with cold. If you're cold, you're way smarter because your brain tells you.
RN, go for a walk, or gym bro.
Well, I can't, bro. That's the thing. I live West Coast. It's middle of the night still. And also stream would start fucking 2 hours later if I did that. And then it would not be super interesting. This is not a trade I took, by the way. I thought it was maybe going to pump there, but let's look. Did not, right? So let's NASDAQ. So that gap that they filled there coming back down now. Let's just look to see probably decent area in here, right? You've got this pass through too. Okay. That they're bouncing off of. So what I'd like to see to get long here is just a re-entry of that zone, right? Re-enter that zone and it's going to go for new highs. We're happy. We're going to trade that way. Oh man. We're just gonna put in music. Like I feel so stupid right now, dude.
Hey, what's good? Settle in. DJ X got you covered with songs picked just for you. I'm gonna kick things off with some artists who've had your attention lately. Stick figure first.
Okay. Maybe it's because I did so much exercise yesterday. That might make sense. I was boxing for 2 hours straight until my fingers started to bruise. So maybe I'm broken. What's up, Unk? What is Unk, bro? Please, my Discord link. It should be in the description. In the past, humans basically only ate one meal a whole day. 3 meals is just more profit for big food. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm doing, my buddy texted me yesterday. You guys can do shit like this. Like, go ahead and experiment with your body. It's a lot of fun. My buddy texted me yesterday. He's like, I'm going to do a 3-day water fast. I'll eat water and salt, right? I'm like, all right, I'm in. Right. Now, mind you, I'm doing this carrot thing. So I'm just doing a juice fast. So I'm just going to stop eating for the next few days. And then just only have the carrots. Do I look oranger, by the way? Do I look orange yet? I don't think so. Not yet, hey. I've already drank fucking like 3 gallons of carrot juice. I don't think I look any different. Not yet. 3 gallons of carrot juice, dude. Like, my stomach hurts. They told me carrots would turn me orange. What's my OnlyFans name? Raw Carrot Top. Am I orange? Am I more orange? Okay, this is the level. So you can see they rejected off that, right? That's I think they actually went to like the actual real-time level is like way like slightly different. So you can see that's where they rejected, obviously, right? See if they buy it up down here. They might be headed for the daily lows here, or the daily open or something, right? But this is a pretty strong dump right now. Gold going up, yeah, good. Yeah, I have no problem with this right now. We're just literally watching it. The Dow, baby, look at that. Okay, so what do we do with the Dow? I think this will be a bearish day on the Dow if that's the open. Do I still do giveaways? Yeah, I've done giveaways every day for years, bro. Seeing in the dark. I don't think carrots actually make you see better in the dark, ironically. I think that's a myth. What it does do is give you gut problems. Because it's a vegetable. Vegetables are not healthy, dude. I'm gonna say that right now. Vegetables are survival food. Like, if you find a vegetable in the wild, you eat it as a caveman, right? But like, what are the chances of that vegetable being the one vegetable that's healthy for you, right? Imagine you're going through the woods. Look at all of the plants and trees and fruits and everything you see, right? There's berries, there's leaves, there's roots, there's bark, right? What are the chances, and we're going to, imagine you just only pick fruit, right? What are the chances that each of those fruit is healthy? Well, most things I see in the wild, I can't eat because they're poison. So what are the chances that I find something that's just magically not poison? No, it's just less poisonous. Vegetables and fruit are just poison. We're just eating the ones that are the least poisonous versions of the poison. The only thing that's not poison is cow. Cows, man. Cows and lambs. And then maybe fish. I don't know. Fish is pretty good too. So eating a lot of carrots make you go to the toilet. Yes, it gives you diarrhea within an hour. Ironic. I've never seen food pass through me so fast before. Okay, we're just chilling on this. Let's look at Edge Finder while we chill. I need a nap like immediately, dude. Holy. Oh. So the Edge Finder. Silver pretty bullish. Bitcoin. Low. Yeah, this is the same as the other day. Yeah, there's nothing. Macro scanners. What is this stuff? Oh. All right. There's no news today, right? Let's check Forex Factory. Everything's probably cooling down from. Okay, there's October data. Fucking hell, dude. There's a small piece of news in 7 minutes we can check out. Oh man, I don't know if I can exist today actually. This is actually freaking pretty painful. Give me meat all day long. But yeah, Baron, bro, you're fucking from the UK. Of course you're gonna eat meat and potatoes. That's the best food, honestly. Meat and potatoes. I think the news should take gold chart down. Why would you think that? Let me just ask you a question. I shouldn't use the word why. Why is a very aggressive word, right? When you ask somebody why, it's pretty negative connotation usually, right? If let's say for example, right, you're growing up, you spill a glass of juice or whatever, your mom comes to you, why would you do that, right? You're in your dating life, you're talking to your girlfriend, and some other girls, you're chatting with some other girl. Why would you chat with her, right? The word why is always a very, we've grown up to believe that why means something is wrong. So I shouldn't say why, I should say what. What is it that makes you believe that gold will go down from the news? Fuck, that's annoying. Because I have no idea what would cause, like, you know what I mean? Wait 1 second. I have no predictor for the future. So I don't know. Chris AMG, bro. Like, what is it that makes you be able to see the future? You know what I mean? You think gold is going to go down. So what does that mean, right? That means that we want something that is good for the economy, right? You're expecting something good for the economy and gold will crash, okay? So what is good for the economy, right? Greater than the forecast. So you're expecting this number to be 0.3 for whatever reason. And don't tell me that there's something on the chart that tells you that you think it's going to go down, because that has absolutely nothing to do with the news. I know this is a dumb question, but if trading wasn't about the money, would you still do it? I don't give a fuck about the money. Not a fuck. Not a fuck at all. So yes. The only thing I care about money-wise is that I maintain the current life I have, which is being able to pay for the things without worry that I own. Rent, car, food. I don't give a fuck about anything else money-wise. I don't want to be rich. Fuck that. The aspiration of being rich is the most fucking egotistical, self-centered douchebag thing ever. Sure, I might have wanted that in the past until I realized that that is a terrible person. Right? The person that aspires to be rich. You know, sure, go ahead and aspire freedom, stability, support your family, all these great things that come from money. But the aspirations of being rich, getting these supercars, getting these fucking boats, you know, luxury watches, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, why? Because those things don't add anything to your life. The only thing that add to your life is your ability to tell people that you're better than them. Right? You don't, like, correct me if I'm wrong, you don't actually care about having a Rolex. Guess what? This watch right here, it looks the same as a Rolex. It's $700 instead of 50 grand. It's also made by the same people. It is made in Switzerland. Tissot. 700 instead of, 50 grand. Why would I want something that says Rolex instead? It's literally the exact same movement. Literally the exact same movement. The exact same people made it with the exact same parts, made it look the exact same, except it says Tissot instead of Rolex. Do I honestly care about that? No, I care about flexing on other people. So if you want those things, what you care about is telling people that you're better than them. You're an asshole. Okay, hopefully we see a bounce off this here now. All right. There's a level. They might come down to that low. Gold. We'll watch yeah, we got two minutes. Another minute on, so the news is gonna hit here. So we'll see how it reacts, right? Would you wait? You're actually right about the why thing, Hunter. The work you're doing to make yourself better is really showing. Thank you, my guy. Words have power, all right? Interesting little thing about why, right? And you go ahead and use kind of those tricks for like your regular life too, right? Like my goal with being kind of this influencer at this point is to authentically help people in like some way, right? Like it doesn't have to be about trading, but I think your mental state and trading go hand in hand very, very well. And I've practiced both of those extensively. So I think it's a good way to kind of teach. Anyways, you go ahead and, if you're going to talk to your girl, don't tell her why. This actually might go down. Look at that. Re-entered, come down. It's going to target this other side, probably right here. Let's look at the NASDAQ too. Let's see if Buddy was right here. Let's see if Buddy was right. Look at that. Failure to make a new low. Should we long it? Should we long it? I don't know, dude. 1 second. Let's see. Re-entered here. I don't know. I think it's risky there. Let's look at gold. Gold failed. Gold probably come down too, actually. What's up, Silas? God, it's freaking annoying. See, the great thing about, being in swing trades is I don't care if we miss trades. Like, I'm not pressured to be in trades right now. Okay, that 4-hour close didn't really mean anything. This 4-hour close bounced off that level. I think it continues up. Dow's a little bit more bearish, but I think it will continue up after a move to its downside. I think it's going to go for these lows, right? I think so. And then maybe continue up there. What's up, buddy? You've been meowing for an hour. You already ate, you already went outside. Where you at? Where? You just meow, meow, meow. Would you say you relate more to socialism or capitalism? Capitalism. I think you should be rewarded for the work you do. Like, as much as I rant about, like, hey, you've got everything you need, and that's an amazing mindset to live in, right? Because that'll allow you to create abundance in other areas of your life as well. I still think it's important that you get rewarded for the effort you put in, whether that's with money or social proof, mental work, physical work. You should be rewarded equally for the amount of work that you put in, right? And not the amount of work, but like the quality of that work. And then I guess the next question is, do I think there should be billionaires? Sure, yes. And my belief is very much, hey, I think everyone should be taxed 10%. Flat rate. I think that's what it would be. And I think that would actually be better for the government. But the reason why they don't do that is because billionaires and people in power, they just go offshore. So anyone with any reasonable amount of money doesn't pay taxes because they just find loopholes, right? So the only people that get taxed are people that are in the middle, right? Poor people don't get taxed very much because they don't make any money. And then the people in the middle get taxed most of it, right? But then the really rich people, they just go elsewhere so that they don't pay taxes. Let's do a giveaway. So my logic is, if you're only taxed 10%, people won't bother going elsewhere because they'll say, hey, that's actually going to be used for something. And then from there, the government can't just raise and lower taxes randomly. They have to actually make effective use of that 10%. Right? It's a smaller amount of money, so they have to have a smaller government, and they have to streamline things easier, right? They have to actually run as a business, right? I also believe, yeah, we're going to do plus tax. That's a good one. Let's do plus tax. I also believe that the government should not get funding if they're not effective with their use of the funds, just like a business. I think the government should be run as if it were a business. So it's audited. There are shareholders, which are the citizens, right? And you have to appease the shareholders, right? You have to show where your funds are going, right? So that the shareholders know, and then they can vote in whether or not they're going to continue funding that project or not. You know what I mean? What a beautiful system is if all of the citizens knew exactly where all the money went that they paid in taxes, because you're shareholders, and then they could vote to continue funding certain projects or not. And the government would